what might be one of the most incredible guitars in private hands. Hey guys, welcome back to the Alexander Bitar History channel here on YouTube. I know it's been a while. In fact, the latest episode was released 6 months ago, and that one was also recorded a year ago. So let's see if we still got it. Today, I want to showcase what might be one of the most incredible guitars in private hands. This is, as you can see, a very beautiful acoustic guitar made by Martin & Co. And Martin & Co. is regarded as the greatest manufacturer of acoustic guitars. It's up there with Fender and Gibson in comparison to acoustic with electric. And if we look at the details, it's absolutely incredible. The carving, the flowering motif, and the condition is great. This guitar is from 1968, so it has a few years, but again, absolutely stunning. And you know me by now, I hope. I wouldn't just show you a spectacular guitar. The provenance gotta be even more spectacular. And I can assure you that this will blow your mind. If we look at the letter of provenance, which you can see here, this tells the history quite accurate, and I'm gonna read it. From the desk of Bobby Whitlock, the following Martin D35 Guitar from 1968 was given to me as a gift on my 22nd birthday from ERIK Clapton and Duane, Allman. This guitar was bought in Miami and used throughout the classic Layla sessions. The guitar was played by ERIK Clapton and Duane Allman and was also played on George Harrison's All Things Must Pass. George played this guitar and so did Dave Mason. This guitar can clearly be heard on Throne 3 and The Garden on the Leila album. Signed, Bobby Whitlock, December 1st, 1990. And the letter is authenticated as well as being original by Bobby Whitlock. So, as you just heard, the provenance is incredible, and the history makes this piece truly remarkable. So let's sum it up by having a timeline. And we begin on March 8, 1970. That was the date when the guitar was given to Bobby Whitlock from ERIK Clapton and Duane Allman during his 22nd birthday. And let's face it, a guitar like this isn't a bad gift. It's truly remarkable in so many ways. And then we move on to May 26, 1970. The guitar was used in the recording of George Harrison's album All Things Must Pass, in which Bobby Whitlock was a contributing musician. Harrison and Whitlock was very good friends, and Harrison was keen on having Bobby Whitlock as a part of his first solo album after the Beatles' breakup. The complete recording session of the All Things Must Pass album was between May 18 to October 28, and the album was released on November 27 in 1970. And lastly, in August 26, 1970, the guitar was later used in the recording of the Leila album, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. Layla was recorded by the band Derek and the Dominos, which included Clapton, Allman, Whitlock, and Mason. The complete recording session of the Leila album was between August 26 and September 12, and then the final touches was made on October 1st to October 2nd. And the Leila album was released on November 9 in 1970. That's a pretty good year, including two of the all-time greatest albums. And lastly, the guitar was sold by Bobby Whitlock on December 1st in 1990 to a private collector who had it in his possession for 30 years. Bobby Whitlock's long association with Clapton began when he joined Clapton's band Delaney, Bonnie and Friends in 1968, leading to Whitlock being a part of the recording session for George Harrison's album All Things Must Pass in London in 1970, and of course the foundation of Derek and the Dominos the same year. Whitlock wrote or co-wrote 8 of the Layla album's 14 tracks, including Tell the Truth, Bell Bottom Blues, and Why Does Love Got to Be So Sad. You can't underestimate the importance of the guitar, as it has been played by some of the most iconic and greatest guitarists of all time, most notably Clapton, Harrison and Allman. And also the fact that it's been a part of the recording session of Leila and All Things Must Pass. And beside the guitar and the lovely letter of provenance, 2 albums are also accompanied with this lot. And it's of course Leila and All Things Must Pass. And what's interesting with these albums is that both are of course original from 1970, but both are also still sealed. And in terms of collecting old album and LPs and singles and such, to have still sealed, like factory sealed covers, that's highly sought after, and they are collectibles in its own, but it makes the perfect set for this beautiful, incredible, important, historic guitar. And with that said, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode regarding this historic guitar. And I have to mention before we end that this is in collaboration with Metropole in Stockholm. And guys, until next time, take care.